And we're live. Hello, everybody. My name is Tamara Woods, and this is my channel where I talk about books and writing. And happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate, if you're in the US. And if not, I hope you've had a great day, evening, time zone, whatever you're doing. And Miss Ava Fox, would you like to introduce yourself to the people?
Yes, I am Ava Fox. I write erotica over on Medium. Happy Thanksgiving if you're celebrating, because there was a thing on Twitter today about Americans being presumptuous and that we all think everybody celebrates Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh. Like, I feel like in whatever country you are, if there's a holiday, you say happy whatever that holiday is.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I think it's kind of ridiculous that they assume all Americans celebrate Thanksgiving.
that is true because there are a lot who do not. I celebrate hanging out with my family and friends and having delicious food. That's what I celebrate. The
Yeah,
rest, not really, not really a favorite holiday of mine.
yeah. I'm in it for food and family. And, you know, there are so many people who are all about the Black Friday. So you eat, and then you get up in the middle of the night and go shopping. And I'm all about eat, get up in the middle of the night and eat.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not. I have never been a Black Friday shopper, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah. No, I went to Walmart yesterday for something, and it looked like they were preparing for riots. I
Ugh.
mean, they just had everything, like everything was in the middle of the aisles, everything was like wrapped up tight. There were big signs that were like, do not touch this, not for sale until, and I was just like, holy cow, do people still.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do because they are crazy.
Yeah.
I prefer not, thank you.
Yeah.
I would just prefer not. It's just too much. Let's see. Miss Carrow is here first.
That's right.
If I'm sure there's been updates with her robot erotica, so if she would like to give those updates, she can. I'm not going to, because I refuse. Thank you very much.
Oh man.
Hello, Dal. Dal started a medium, just like I have a medium, and I think that I may have followed you, Dal, but I'm not sure because the uh the avatar associated with that account was like I couldn't tell if it was you or not. Catpaw, hello, hello. Hey, RC.
I
Hi,
didn't know that
Camille.
Val was on the medium.
She just started it.
Right
It
on.
just started it, like a day or so ago.
Very cool.
Hey, Sky. Happy Feast Like a Beast Day.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Elizabeth.
If they all of the sudden wanted to change it from Thanksgiving to like National Gluttony Day, I'm all for it. Like, yeah, just
Nom, 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 nom. Gotta love it. So Dell will post at least once a week on Medium. I'm happy your posts to come. Well, that's cool. I think that uh, I think that it's easier to write essays than it is to write the short stories and to keep up with them, but it's still difficult. And because I mean, it's writing.
mm-hmm.
And it's been interesting trying to find followers for the Medium account. His laptop cord is like right in my face. Arr. Um, yeah, so it's been interesting. One thing that I could tell you, Dal, that does make it easier is if you can find different publications to post your writing at,
Yeah.
because then they already have a built-in audience. So those people will potentially, if they like your work, they'll like give you claps and potentially follow you.
Yeah.
And that would help with people giving you money eventually. Carrow Erotica cover is ordered and outline is done. I decided to only work on it when it's very streamy so I can give her a current update. Are you serious? What?
Oh man. Of course she is.
RC mutes at Carrow Brown. You feel me? How dare you? Oh my god. Misty Kate, hello. How are you? Are you really just gonna write on it when I'm streaming? Well, you know what that means. That means that you have to come to my streams. So, look at you. Ugh, what a jerk. All right, so
The whole time I just kind of sit back and I'm like, all right, you two are something else. But let's not forget who started all of this.
she's not here.
I
See
know.
you.
But
Kirsty name.
yes, we cannot leave her out, for she is responsible for all of the robot ruckus.
The robot ruckus. Let's do a 20-minute sprint. I am getting the code so that I can share on the screen. 3KG 58B5SG. Yes.
What is that dog doing? She's out there talking turkey with one of the other dogs. But here's the thing. She can literally talk to the dog that's like half a mile away. And because with the leaves off the trees, the sound like carries further. So every time she starts talking smack, I go and I look, thinking maybe there's somebody in the yard. No. Nope.
They're just telling each other off.
Yep. They're like, come over here half a mile and tell me to my face.
Can you imagine how much smack talking they're doing?
Oh, no.
I bet you it in dog language is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I don't really want to wait for very long because I want to get some writing done, as I am finishing up my edits to send bailed out to my editor tomorrow. So let's get started on this 20-minute sprint. It's the first sprint for this gobble gobble day, and it's a little witch's hat. It's very cute. All right, witch's mushroom. Okay, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff. Ding ding, we grew a witchy mushroom. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I was spending my time trying to update my merch shop, but for some reason it's saying that my access is denied on this server. So I don't know what's happened.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know why this has been such an ordeal. There is a link in the description for the shop, but I don't really know what it looks like at the moment. So there should be a couple designs showing, but it's been Threadless has been very glitchy. So I know that I'd added some designs and today they weren't there and now I can't access my shop. But hopefully, I mean, maybe you guys can access it. If
Right?
there's something there that you'd like, have at it. What did you work on?
I was working on the story that I started and I got totally derailed from for 2 days, and I wrote 252 words.
Excellent.
And then I got a phone call from Elijah, and he was like, "What are you doing? Are you coming over? You're coming over, right?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm coming over."
It's family time.
It's holiday time. Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, "Hey, what time are we gonna eat?" She said 4, and I was like, "Okay, cool," because I got this thing planned for Thanksgiving. So, but
Yeah,
I will probably have to leave at the end of the next.
which is absolutely fine because family is important. So I'll go ahead and create a room.
Family is important, and food is important.
I'll create this room real quick and then I will see what the rest of y'all were up to. By the way, hello, and hello, Michaela. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope you're having an awesome day. 5ACVCQ and SG. Okay, excellent. So Carrow got 1,318 words. Whew. Michaela, 310 for this sprint. JC, hello, hello. And Cat Paw is just drafting. Just drafting is just my favorite part.
Yeah.
And Elizabeth, 119, just trying to figure things out. I hear you. That's important too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to have to get some ice water or something during this next break, sprint break,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, it's a little. I've I've had like a bunch of food and I've had soda, but I haven't had water. My body's like, you know better, and I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't know. Did any of you used to have a live journal? Um,
No.
so live journal was essentially you could journal, but you could also there was like communities you could join in different groups, and you could read and comment on other people's journals. So it was a really cool community, which sounds so lame, but it was. And I I had a live journal from like 2004 until like 2016 or something. I kept it for a really long time. And of course, it was attached to an email that I no longer use. And I think it was sold to a different company and then they did some type of update. So my old login information didn't work.
Mhm.
But I figured out a workaround last night. And I have been reading my old journal entries like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's wild to see how things have changed. So I
Yeah.
used to have other journals, but they got lost in moves. So this is like my only back of the day archive of my crap.
Yeah. I always think it's fun, like looking back and seeing like how differently you wrote all those years ago, or how differently you thought all those years ago. Like I found one of my old high or yeah, it was my high school yearbook. And some of the things that were written in there, I was like, what? So I can only imagine, like, if I stumbled onto one of my journals that I had from all those years ago, I'd probably be like, what?
I did, huh? Yeah, like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. I got into shenanigans upon shenanigans, like so much stuff.
Yeah.
And my journal entries are very, they're either like extremely descriptive, or I have one big line that I probably thought I would know what that meant forever, and I
Yeah.
do not. I have no idea what the hell I was talking about,
Oh
but
yeah.
it meant something. Kara used to have a live journal for fanfic. What did you write fanfic about? What was your show of choice?
I read I read an interesting story this morning on Medium about Cthulhu, and it made me think of Caro and Sky and all the Cthulhu loving crazies.
Uh,
Yeah, because I was just like, what?
my math guy. My math guy, his sister made him a Cthulhu doll like years ago.
Mhm.
And I'm looking at it. It's up there on the bookshelf on top of his stack of boxes that I cannot get him to get rid of, because why do we need all these boxes anyway? And at first, he had it where it was like facing down, looking at our bed.
Uh
And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like
huh.
waking up and looking at his creepy little eyes looking at me. So now it's facing the door so that it keeps out the demons, apparently.
Oh, good. That
this
would be weird.
this life is strange. Kara
Oh,
Kara wrote fanfic about Dragon Ball Z because I wanted to explore all the space stuff. Oh, that's fun. I have not watched nearly like even half of the Dragon Ball Z like series.
yeah.
You know, Carol, that might have sounded comforting in your head. Our Dark Lord and Ender will ensure you are protected from mortal threats until he wants to consume you. Don't worry, Tamara. Like, that might have sounded comforting
Yeah.
in your head.
Well, the
I don't think it did.
story,
I think that
yeah,
you're a terrible person.
I was going to say the story that I read this morning was basically like a romance involving a human woman and Cthulhu. And I was just kind of like, what? And that's what she kept referring to him as their lord, or the Dark Lord, or something like that. And I was just kind of like, I should pass this on to my two Cthulhu friends.
Oy vey. Okay, so we have, this one is 25 minutes. We're gonna do a 25-minute sprint, and this is gonna be the last one with Ava, and then she's gonna be off to family things. So let's hit it. 25 minutes on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, right stuff. We grew a mushroom, a witchy mushroom. How'd you do, witchy? Let's see who joined us. Hello, Daya. How are you? Hello, Jacob, the King, Red Sky, Red X. We saw your very super cool outfit today from
Yep.
Snapchat, and you looked awesome.
Yep.
And I hope that you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving dinner. I hear that you abandoned ship to hang out with us, so thank you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Isn't it?
That's right.
Hey, BC, how are you? Dana, you look tiny in that chair for some reason.
Oh, I mean, thank you.
Oh, delightful.
I know. I'm like, maybe I'll sit in this chair more often. No.
You'll just take that chair with you everywhere.
Yes.
You'll be in line at the bank and you'll just sit down in your chair. Don't
Yep.
mind me, just being tiny.
I'm just sitting here in my thinning chair. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. That sounds like something that would be in a Stephen King's book. The thinning chair.
Right.
Jacob, it's true. I do have 2.96 thousand subscribers. Can you believe that many people want to hear what I'm saying?
I know. I know. I believe it.
Yeah, the wire's testy. I can't really do anything about it. So what did you do?
I brushed my teeth because I want to be able to taste all that good yummy food, and I wrote 232 words.
I um looked at my shop, my Threadless shop, and oh yes, I needed to launch some things. But yeah, and I think that it's working now. So there's I could show you this print actually that I think that you guys probably, especially Kara, will get a kick out of because you're all terrible people and I love you a lot. So,
I
so this is on t-shirts. And in binary it says robot erotica on the sides.
love that one.
So
It looks. I'm looking at everything, and it looks like it's doing really good. It
does
looks
it
like
look
it's working. Yeah.
all right? Good.
So
I know you love it, Carol. I know you love it. And on the back it says trolling Tamara in red. So yeah, those are available at my shop. And I'm real mad about it because I was like, Sky, how could you make an image that's literally trolling me look so good that I'm gonna have to wear a t-shirt that trolls me? It's like,
yeah.
granted, that's absolutely on brand, but still. But no, I love it. I only have it available in t-shirts, but if you guys want it on other things, then let me know because I can adjust, what stuff is available. And I'm kind of I think that there should have been more um designs available, but like I said, there was like glitches and weird things happening. So I think there's only a few, but this is the one that you guys have really been waiting for. You didn't even realize it. Like
That's
that's
right.
the one. But there's one that's really cool that it made me tear up because it's like like a, it looks like a dictionary entry of what a cozy mystery author is, and it has my logo on it, and I was like, oh my god, because I'm a nerd. So
Yeah, but that was super cute.
yeah,
It was
so
super cute.
oh, and also there's like a Black Friday sale on there on Threadless. I don't know if they're doing a Cyber Monday sale. I bet you they will be, but whatever sales happening on the site, it like automatically applies to my shop. So I would suggest that you guys, if you want to get something, like get it tomorrow, because everything will be like a nice percentage off.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want you to get, I want you to, I want you to buy stuff, but also I want you to save money, because saving money is the best.
That's right. That's right. All right. Well, I'm going to have to get going down the road.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
You are very welcome.
Can you react to Godzilla and Monkey versus Three-Headed Shark New 2019? I don't do react videos. I'm very sorry.
Well, here's my reaction. Holy cow. Like, no, no, no. Three-headed shark, not for me. Not for me. Not happening. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'll be back, eventually, probably about 15 pounds heavier.
Let me know later on if you want to write or if you're napping.
I will. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. And then there was one. So let's see. I'm finishing a video and waiting on the pumpkin pies. Ooh. Misty Kate, what are you doing on Pinterest? Carrow wrote about 500-ish words and talked to Mr. Brown about the name of these companion bots should be. Then I consider the social response to having them around. BC finished a blog article, SEO. Is it a blog article about SEO, or did you finish doing the SEO for a blog? And you guys love it. I'm so happy that you like it, because that makes me happy. Michaela wrote 399. That is amazing. And some goodbyes for Miss Dana. Y'all are the best. Okay, let me put up the code for this one so that we can do another writing sprint. And during this writing sprint, I'm actually going to try to do some writing. I'll try to add some more designs later. Hopefully they will stay. Let's see. 4H3QVCXSG. Excellent. So if you have the Forest Room app, you can join my room and use that code, and that would be super good. And this is going to be a 25-minute sprint. I hope someone will join, because otherwise I will not be able to use the code. I'll have to do something else. You were looking for, Misty Kate was looking for a dress for a character, and you got sidetracked. Carol, I love that you bought a tank top. You're hilarious. I want to buy like a long sleeve tee of some sort, I think. And I feel like the Black Friday stuff's already applying today. Am I right? Thank you, JC, for joining me. I'm not only the lonely. Huzzah. Man, there's this spot on my glasses that I can't get rid of it. So there's always something like right in the middle of my vision on that eye. And let me tell you, that's annoying. VC, I love long sleeve fitted t-shirts too, but I don't have many because I didn't have a need for them. So now I'm kind of slowly building them back up in my repertoire. All right, so it's on the 5, and we know that means I'm going to start a sprint. So it's a 25-minute sprint on the clock, and we are going to just get something done. Who cares what it is, you know? It's like, I don't think it's a chip, because like right now I got rid of it, but it will come back. And I don't know why. I don't know what's happening, that it's always right there. But it irritates the hell out of me. Okay, so we're going to do 25 minutes on the clock, and we're going to get something done, whatever it may be, because, you know, it's Turkey Day, y'all. It's a holiday. And even if you're international, you can enjoy at least this part of the holiday with us, where we're just chilling. So 25 minutes on the clock. And let's do something. In 3, 2, 1, go. And a little mushroom, witchy mushroom has grown. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I say us because I feel as though Tina's still with me. But it's just me now. So sorry about your luck. It's just me. You have to deal with me. Me that is post Thanksgiving dinner, which was really like brunch. Um, my sister in law had to travel a couple hours to go to um, her new fiance's family's home. So my mother-in-law was so gracious as to make Thanksgiving dinner at 11:30, which means she got up at like 6 this morning. So if any of you are not in the US, typically families get together for Thanksgiving like between the hours of maybe 4 and 6 or so, 3 and 6. So yeah, that was it's a little early. But everything was delicious and it was a good time. And surprisingly enough, I am not I don't have the itis. I'm not just laying sleeping. It was touch and go for a minute though. The itis almost got me. My eyes were real heavy. But so right now what I'm doing is I had a call for beta readers from my newsletter and from my Patreon. And right now I'm going through the notes. I think that I've already gone through the majority of them, but I'm just checking back over just to make sure that I um, got all of the ideas that I'm going to incorporate. And one of my betas was so kind as to go through, and whenever she saw something that was um like a grammatical thing, or even something like sometimes I'll type and I'll accidentally make the first two letters of a word capitalized or something. So she pointed those things out to me. So I'm making sure that I'm cleaning those up. And some of the items that they had mentioned, I want to go through and just like add a little bit here, a little bit there to kind of just make the reading a fuller experience. If that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'll be doing that a big chunk of tonight, and then a big chunk of tomorrow. Though I do want to write another Josephine story for Medium, for the gray area, which I'm now an editor of that publication as well. Absolutely fine. I totally have time to do everything. And for those of you who missed it, my merch store has launched, and there's a link in the description for it. You should check it out. Some good stuff there. Very good stuff. Good. So what are y'all talking about? There we go. Hello, Rosalind. Glad you can make it. Sarah, you just missed Dana. She had to go and hang out with her family and have the eats. And, bless you, honey. And for those of you who don't know, CJ is at Sarah's house. So they are doing like best friendship stuff IRL, which I'm only a little bit jealous. Not even a lot, just a little. Aphrodite, hello. Aphrodite was one of my kind beta readers, and also she kind of talked me off the cliff the other day because I was convinced that my book sucks and everything is terrible. I'm the worst writer in the world, and I should just stop doing all of this. And she told me that I was incorrect. So that was a good feeling. BZ started on a new blog article. Michaela wrote 316 words. Yes, 11:30 a.m. It was. I was fine. Elizabeth took out some bread to rise, and then you got 100 words in. Very productive. Ooh, fresh bread. Camille, one word, editing while listening to text to speech. Dig it. And sometimes that one word is, it's like, it's hard to get that one word, right? BC, I was totally convinced with your declaration about having time for that too. Like, okay, so for his, the owner of that publication, he has like set, word count rules and everything like that. And normally he doesn't like stories that I think are above like 1,700 words or something. And there was a submission that was 7,000 words long. I was like, hold up. Like, did you like tell this guy that he could like write something that long, like special or something? And he's like, yeah, he's finishing up a series. You can edit if you want to. And I was like, nah, I don't think I don't think I'm the one for that one. Like, plus all of this editing is volunteer work, which I'm totally cool with. I love to donate my time and stuff. But in order to do that, I was gonna have to read the other 3 parts so that I could know what the 4th one was about. This is not the week for that. I just don't have the time. Sarah said, bless you, math magician, from when you sneezed. He giggled and blushed. Carrow typed more words for realizing I don't know what this woman looks like and had to go to Pinterest to find a reference and wrote 200 more words. But like whenever I want and whenever I can afford to, those are never the same because I want to come all the time. Come and visit. Don't be dirty, people. I want to come and visit Sarah all the time, and I never can because I don't have money. So I still propose that we set up a thing and we do the stuff and we plan for next year with actual planning. I love planning stuff. Okay, so Aphrodite had sent me beta notes like a month ago, all right? A month ago. I was too scared to look because I love Aphrodite and I was afraid that she wasn't going to like what I wrote and then I would be sad. Oh my God. Sometimes I can't even with myself, so I understand if you're rolling your eyes at me. But because Aphrodite is a sweetie, and even if she did like what I've written, she wouldn't be like, you suck, die, and go to hell. She'd be very diplomatic and kind. But I think that ever since I had that bad experience with the editor, that I'm just really gun shy when it comes to people giving me criticism. And it's not that I can't take criticism. It's just that I'm always afraid that it's going to be like soul crushing. Is that a trauma response? Oh, sure. I could put the link in the chat too. I call it the crock pot mysteries store. JC wrote 330 words, and that may be the extent of your writing today. You're still finishing up dinner, and you're tired from all the cooking already done. Ooh, but what are you going to read, though? I want to know. Look at you. Thank you, Sarah. See, that y'all put in work. That was a whole day. Oh my gosh. Can we do that? Can we actually make it? Would that be like the silliest GoFundMe ever? I'm making plans to visit Savvy next year, maybe RK2. Ah, that would be so cool. Savvy lives in Chicago. Where does RK live? Too late, dirty old woman. I am planning. Like, you don't even live that far from me, Aphrodite, so we should really get that together. Probably after, like, snow season. And once my freaking car is actually running, or I'll just, rent a car or something. But yeah, we should do that. You approve of the story name, Carol? I thought that was perfect. Also, remember, I feel like it was Jeannie during one stream who had given all these ideas for, or was it Persephone? Given all these ideas for a crockpot mystery series. Um, and I feel like you and I went back to that episode and was like looking through to find the names, of which I put somewhere in the world of Tamara. But I feel like all of that happened pre-move from Hawaii, which means I don't know where any of it is. Currently reading David Baldacci's Endgame. I don't know anything about it. Kappa, I say I'm grateful we're still having this productivity stream today. I needed the boosting. I'm so tired because the pain woke me up at 4:30. Doesn't mix well with being stressed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're in pain. I hope that you have some type of um, pain management in place for you. And I'm glad that I could be here to offer a distraction and a little support. You will finish We'll finish mixing the next two pod book episodes later today. Excellent. We can do whatever we want. So I guess we could do a GoFundMe. Honestly, if I truly didn't like it, I would have called you and talked about it. Words on page could be dry and misleading. That's fair. Ooh, arcades in New Orleans. I've never been to New Orleans, but I've always wanted to go. I think that New Orleans would be amazing. Technically, if you write a story set in Illinois, you can set up a fund and call it Research Fund and use it as a tax write-off. Just an idea. Y'all are out here and being incredible. Just go ahead and get a little screenshot so I can remember this idea later. I don't know if y'all have met me before, but hi, my name's Tamara, and I be forgetting things. I just be forgetting. It's impossible for you to do a bad job with writing. You have a way with words unlike anyone else I've ever read. Not you blowing me up, Aphrodite. It was a team effort. Do we need to find them again? Actually, yes, because I do have an idea for them. But it doesn't have to be anytime soon because I'm not going to be able to do this idea until like next year. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Let's do that. Let's do that. Ah. Let me see. We do not have to do this thing where we start complimenting me. It makes me uncomfortable. But thank you. Aphrodite always here to remind us about ourselves and things that are important to keep in mind. And by the way, someone not liking something doesn't mean that it isn't good. Remember that. That is true because someone's taste is not a reflection of the quality of the work. That is true and that is facts. And that is something to remember and something I often forget. So, that being said, I'm going to start a new room and we shall add the code. EA3CESSG. Five EA3CESSG. Okay. Sarah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't compliment people. I talk mad shit. That's all. That's it. Put which one on the t-shirt, cat paw? We're getting serious. Yeah, we're getting seriously out of this conversation. I'm so glad that you guys were able to join me today. This is something that's it's like very important for me to keep some type of schedule because since I work from home and often my days are kind of the same. So having this as like it's like a centering, grounding type of thing. What Aphrodite said about quality of work versus personal taste. She absolutely should put that on a t-shirt. You hear that, Aphrodite? There's a merch idea for you. Oh my goodness. But I'm very glad that you guys are here. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to make it or be interested. Oh my gosh, remember I mentioned to you guys that I had found my live journal. I was just kind of flipping through and I found this entry of when I had first started doing live streams on YouTube. And there wasn't, AuthorTube didn't even exist at that time. And it was for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, it was for St. Patrick's Day. And I had like a little headband, I had those shamrocks, and no one showed up. And I was so bummed about it. And now you guys show up. So things change. Things change in a very positive way. Yeah, exactly. VC, maintaining a schedule and working from home is so important. Otherwise, it all starts to get wonky. It really does. And it's so easy. It's so easy for it to happen. Like, you're like, oh, well, I can just sleep in a little bit, sleep in a little bit. All of a sudden, you're waking up at like noon, wondering what happened to your day. And then you still have to get all that work in. So now you're starting your day at 1 and it's not ending until midnight, which is fine if you don't have a family or if you don't want to have a life outside of your work. Oh, that's a good idea, BC. All right. 25 minutes on the clock. We're going to get something done. I am going to be editing Bailed Out and recognizing that it's not a terrible story and falling back in love with Freya, which is actually happening, and that's been wonderful. So 25 minutes, it's a chill day, and we're just going to do a thing, and it's going to be cool. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. We grew a mushroom. Doo doo. So one thing that I'm noticing is that my betas aren't realizing that some of some of my characters are native Hawaiians, and therefore the cadence and the way they speak is different. So there'll be things like drop prepositions and there's going to be like Hawaiian words. Um, I'm not sure how to make that more clear. I'll have to figure that out. That is a bit of a puzzle. Because they're like, oh, this isn't reading smoothly. Well, it's not going to read as smoothly as if you were reading someone who was, from Indiana speaking, because the vernacular is different. And I did the same thing in Wiped Out, but I don't know if, well, since I'm using Story Origin this time around and people are giving me impressions of each chapter as they, come to the end of it and things, maybe that is why I'm getting those kind of comments now, because I didn't get them before. Or maybe I've just written things different. I don't know. But I need to figure out how to do that, because I'm not gonna change the dialogue so that it can sound like it's more mainland, because they're not, and that's not what I'm trying to represent. But I also, I mean, though I kind of feel like the names should have made that clear, but, and I also don't want to be like such and such character, a native Hawaiian, because it sounds stupid. Well, I'm not worried about telling my betas now, BC. It's more about this book's going to be launching fairly soon. So I want to, other people who read it, I want them to uh, get it. I mean, I would have assumed that since it was set in Hawaii and they have names that do not sound like they're from the mainland, that it would have connected, but I guess it didn't. So I need to figure something out. My birthday, Aphrodite, is December the 6th. So it is it's like 2 weeks away. It's on a Monday. Meh. I should start asking for questions for my birthday so I could do another Ask Me Anything video. Huh. Yeah. Maybe I'll put that on my community tab like today. And then, so that way I won't forget, because, oh my gosh, Tamara forgets things all the freaking time. It's amazing. Who would have thought? Oh, wow. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Do you guys want to still keep going? CJ wrote 574 words. Hi, CJ. I was not working. I was not working. I emailed about working. You were doing your day job work. I struggled with my article with only 27 words, so I switched to design some thumbnails to clear their mind. Right on. Editing, the numbers go up and down. Editing back on one. I feel that. A lot of folks don't understand Hawaii or its culture. They think you go there to drink, walk the beach, and get a tan. Yeah, yeah, it's very true. And maybe I should add a bit more about. Okay, I'm a little hesitant as to how much I, being a Black woman from West Virginia, how much I should add about Hawaiian culture because of previously stated reasons. Um, I I've been trying to add things that 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 feel like Hawaii to me. Um, but maybe I should add more things. I don't know. Hmm. I am going to add a little bit more in terms of description, but I'm really not a description rich type of writer. That's not how I do things. So like one of the betas was like, you need more description, you need more description, you need more description. If you want a lot more description, then I'm not the author for you. No, it's in dialogue. Um, let's see. The the names are Hawaiian. Like the names are Hawaiian that are Hawaiian characters. Um, whether someone realizes it or not, I'm not really sure. Um, yeah, and they've already been used in other books, so their names are what they are. I get what you're saying. I agree with Carrow Brown. A lot of people don't think of Hawaii as having a native culture, so they may not think about difference in speech. All right. Whoops. I emailed about that project I'm doing. Okay. Well, that's fine then. That's accepted. Sarah went to have a nap, so I'm here on my phone now. Well, hello, CJ. If you're a non native character, try to correct them, and they could just say no to that to make it clear as a choice based on a conversation when I first met my Hawaiian friend at uni. Hi, Briar. If you have a non native character, try to correct them, and they could just say no to that to make it clear as a choice. I see what you mean. Since you're not telling a story about what Hawaiian culture is, I think you're okay. Including it's fine, defining it may not be. You know what I mean? Yeah, I actually do. Thanks, y'all. This was a good conversation for me. Bye, JC. I hope that you get to like put your feet up and read and relax. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I think, excuse me, I think I'm going to end things here, y'all. Because, for one, I didn't eat any dessert yet. And there's cupcakes, there's pies, and there's cheesecake. And I want some cheesecake with some Cool Whip on top. Mm-hmm. Also, I want to get away from this laptop for a minute because after I have dessert, I'm going to be sitting here until like far too long. So let's see. What are the things that I can update you on in case I didn't say it already? Oh, I actually launched my Discord for the Patreon. That happened. That's the thing. It exists. It's in the world. So if you want to be a part of it, um, I I was made aware that there's some people who don't really like Discords and they kind of think they suck. So new I made a new tier on Patreon that's like a $3 tier. So if you want to join the Discord, you have to be in the $3 and up. And if you're on the dollar tier, then you don't have to do the Discord. So, but yeah, Discord is up, and I would love for people to use it because I was nervous about it for so long, and it was probably all for naught. But like, I want people to use it because, like, I wanted to have movie nights and Murder She Wrote nights and karaoke nights and listening to music nights and just chatting on VC and all sorts of things and hangout points. But at this point, I feel like probably most people don't know that it exists because it's that time of year where everyone's doing everything. But in any case, so Discord is connected to my Patreon. And if you would like to join the Patreon, the link is in the description. There's merch now. I'll be adding more merch probably today and tomorrow and stuff. Also, the majority of those designs were created by Sky or SD Hegyes, and I am gently nudging her into doing that for more people. So if you were looking for someone to make some killer designs for you, she was very reasonable in price. We had like one huge conversation about it and then like a couple little follow-ups. Of course she's very easy to work with, and you guys, I mean, if you've been around, then you know Sky, you know her temperament's like super chill. But yeah, so let's kick her some work if you guys are interested. Let's see. I know, Aphrodite. I wish that there was a way to make Discord more accessible to people who have vision impairment. I don't know. It's like, even if it's in dark mode, that's really not going to help your issue at all, is it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, BC. I want some Murder She Wrote happening. Oh my gosh. I even want to watch, oh gosh, what is her channel's name? Pushing Up Roses. She does like these wonderful reaction videos to like Murder She Wrote and Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark and all this like nostalgia stuff that I eat up because I love it. So yeah, I would like to watch some stuff like that and like, you know, just do stuff. Have like another place to just hang out and chill. And it's like Patreon itself as a platform doesn't really give like much for the community to like hang out and get to know each other. And I feel like there's enough people on the Patreon that if they were to be interested in like having a space to meet people and chat, then it could be helpful. Right. Everyone's Discord is different, so I can't memorize where to click, if that makes sense. It does make sense. It makes absolute sense. Briar, I'm sorry that I'm ending so early. Oh, you just finished your part of the cooking. Well, that's lovely. Carol, I wish the watch in the mailbox made it come faster. I write stories that have dudes in it having never been a dude. I include dudes in my tales, but I cannot write a book about what it means to be a dude. So that's it. How about it? That was perfect. Perfect metaphor. All right. So yeah. Discord's happening. Boom. Getting much further along with Bailed Out. So I'm going to be sending along this story to my editor tomorrow. And then I'm sure I'll be getting them back sometime next week. So who knows? Maybe this will launch like week of my birthday or something. We'll see. I'm not doing a pre-order because the pre-order had to be canceled the first time. And I'm just not doing a pre-order. I will just tell you guys and I'll do like a newsletter blast. I'll have it on here, Twitter, Facebook, probably Instagram, TikTok, all the places where you can see my face. and do it that way. I'm not going to do another pre-order. The pre-order for Bliss ended up getting canceled because for some reason they didn't acknowledge that I had changed the date for the pre-order. So I'm really frustrated with the pre-order thing with KDP right now. So, all right. So that book will be coming out soon. I have a medium for Tamara Woods that where I'm talking about writing things, and I'll probably start talking at some point about like mental health and just writer life stuff. So that's pretty fun. And I don't know. I don't think that there's a link in the description for that. I'll put that there. What else is happening that's new? Are there new things? After I finish with Bailed Out, I'll be finishing the Vampire and His Kitchen Witch for Bliss. So that'll be coming out in December. I'm also going to be publishing a short like novella for Christmas under Bliss. It's easier to write shorter stories that are erotica rather than mystery. It's harder to contain a mystery in a shorter amount of space, at least for me. I'm sure there's other people who rock it, but I don't. I'm honest. So before the end of the year, before January 1st, 2022, there's going to be 3 new stories written by me, 1 under my name and 2 under my pen name. I'm updating Medium quite frequently under Bliss and under Tamara. So those are 2 places where you can find more writing from me. I don't know. I think that's all. I think that's plenty. So thank you for being here, whether you're watching right now or you're watching in the future. I appreciate you. I hope that this brought you like some smiles. I hope that today was a good day for you. And I hope that you're surrounded by your family and friends, whether they're people that you're blood related to or people that you chose. Because family is very important, found family or not. And it doesn't matter if they're right beside you or if they're on these internet streets. Friends are friends. That's important. Family's family. And the 2 is important. All right. Well, that's enough sentimentality for me. I'm going to go have some cheesecake. Oh my gosh. We could also watch Golden Girls. Oh, okay. Bye.